After being given the charge of protecting the Feywild during the long day, you, keepers of the First Light, have taken that responsibility on with strength, courage, and determination. Throughout all of your encounters over the many years, you've sought answers to the questions that continue to come up. Some of you have your own personal questions left unanswered that you seek answers to. But for all of you, there seems to be one giant mystery. When and where will the forces of darkness attack, and how can we be ready? To find these answers, you looked to an ancient source. You traveled to Crystal Cove, where a legend told of an ancient white dragon, known only as the Lady of the Deep, resided. After finding her lair, you came to discover that Vitame, the lady, had been affected by an unknown curse. You brought her down, with promise to return again to bring her back to her former glory. A detour for rest brought you to Drifthold, a city encased within a mountain of snow, almost entrapped within an icy hold. Upon your entry, you saw a conversation happening between Lord Imden, a noble of Drifthold, Captain Hildegard, captain of the Winter Court Sunstriders, Lady Inara Usilil, and Captain Kieran Talarin. Information was eventually revealed to you that a unit of orcs had been patrolling the land outside of Drifthold. They were known to be aggressive, as a patrol of Sunstriders were sent to investigate, but yet they never returned. Since then, Captain Hildegard has been keeping a close eye on the unit as they travel closer and closer to Drifthold. In addition to this, the orcs travel with a frost giant, and the storm that carries the entrance to Icereach, home to the frost giants, follows close at hand. Over a conversation the next morning about next steps, you learned a few things. The orcs were about 3.5 days away from Drifthold, assuming they kept the pace that they had been traveling. Icereach storm followed behind, about 10 days on foot. Lady Inara revealed that she would fund the resurrection of Vitame, 25,000 leaves worth of diamonds already entrusted to Alice. Mm-hmm. And since she was the proprietor, she wished to accompany you all to see the resurrection. At this, you decided that you had enough time to go through with the resurrection and still be ready for the orcs should they continue to approach Drifthold. And so, with that, you teleported yourselves to Vitame's lair, after teleporting yourselves to the material plane, and then teleporting yourselves to Vitame's lair.
Took a detour.
Mm-hmm. Lady Inara and Captain Kieran in tow. And honestly, Kieran just wanted to see something really cool, so he came.
Naturally.
Upon your entry, the creature's body was just as you had left it. Her body lay still within the large ice cavern, but the sweeping black miasma that surrounded her was ever present. Fenris, you bravely stepped into this miasma, and just outside of the black vapor, your fellow champions stood at the ready with healing spells and potions. As you began your incantations, you felt your spirit almost step into the ethereal, shunted from your material body. At this, you were then able to see the goddess Death, cradling Vitame as if she were her child. You saw Death pluck a small bead of light and begin to thread strands of light through it, and you saw that bead grow over the course of the hour that it takes to cast the spell. Throughout this hour as well, you can see the rise and fall of your own body as the miasma takes control over it, and you see your companions begin to heal you, rising and falling, rising and falling. Could you make me a perception check as this is happening right now?
All of us, or?
No.
Just Fenris, and it'll be with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Fanny over there.
That's really good. That's not great. 14.
It's not great, but it's enough.
That's ordered before.
I'll take it.
Just barely enough.
As you kind of exist and not exist at the same time right now, you're in this weird state, not necessarily the ethereal plane, but outside of your material body. And you're permitted to watch Death do what she does. Someone in the crowd around. You notice you notice that the crowd is watching you, your body. They're watching that spot because that's where the action, so to speak, is happening. But you notice that someone in the crowd looks to the same place that you do every so often, up to death. Lady Inara, you see her eyes kind of looking around the room. You know, they look to Atlas constantly throughout this hour, but you see them look up as well.
As if she's trying not to be noticed, looking like if somebody tells you, hey, somebody's over there, don't look, type of thing.
Yes and no, maybe. You just know that her eyes, I mean, I'll leave that up to Fenris maybe to interpret whether or not that's what he thinks is happening. But you don't notice necessarily like deception in her actions, just that she is casting glances at a spot that no one else around is, and that also happens to be the spot where you can see a god.
And other than death being there, that spot unremarkable.
Cavernous, yeah. As death completes her task, the bead of light that was once so small, it was barely a speck, has grown into a large glowing orb. And just as you did, Fenris, place a diamond into the mouth of the lady, she places that glowing orb within the maw of Vitame. And then you see that orb travel down her slender neck, and through her exposed ribcage, you can actually see that orb travel to the center, to the core of her being, before there is a large white burst of light that you all see at this moment. You kind of instinctually close your eyes against this massive burning bright light. And as your eyes are closed for that moment, you begin to feel something fall on your face really softly before you feel it melt away, just within an instant. As you open your eyes, high above you all, with icicles in the cavern ceiling as her backdrop, Vitame beats her wings, creating soft falling snowflakes that flutter down through the cavern. And as you look up, they flutter down onto your face before melting in an instant. The flakes shine with a shimmer that only comes from freshly fallen snow. She beats her wings once, twice, 3 times, flapping them back and forth in slow, deliberate movements as she sends a soft flurry of flakes that mimic tiny little stars. She then begins her descent through the cavern, and you take in her massive size. Despite it, there is still grace to the way this creature moves. Her tail is hanging underneath her body with a large icicle tip, and it begins to coil beneath her as she softly lands on the ground. Each one of her scales is as large as one of your shields, white as a glacier, reflecting the blue and silver light around the cavern. A mane of icy spikes run down the length of her neck, each one like a tipped iceberg, and her body the sea. Her face is elegant, chiseled yet soft. Her eyes that were once empty sockets that were only lit with an ethereal frosted glow, they now gaze upon you, Fenris, restored, pale blue with little white flecks in them. While her gaze is kind, she stares at you with a quiet intensity. I live once more.
Seems only fitting.
Yeah, definitely. Kieran's also like, like he probably looks at you like,
Just a little fist bump. Nice.
Yeah, dude.
goes to you too, and he's like, actually, maybe that's not appropriate. Fitting. I owe you more than gratitude. She'll kick off once more, fly high into the air, beat her wings, that snow falls on you, and like a flurry this time. They fall like beating against your face. And you feel nothing. No cold stings you in this moment. She kind of comes back down. Stay here as long as you'd like. As the cold will no longer affect you. You're all immune to cold temperatures.
Ooh.
As long as we're in here? Or
Forever.
We're blessed.
Nice.
No.
That's a boon.
Immune to cold
Vitame's in.
temperatures?
Cold.
Wow.
Not cold damage.
Cold temperatures.
Temperatures. You do not feel coldness.
Okay.
Tommy's blessings.
Should
Add
kill
to
more
my
dragons. Jeez.
immunity.
It's working out really well for me.
Comes back down. Why?
We came searching for you to ask questions and found what happened to you. We had to put down the husk that you became. And we promised ourselves that we would do what we could to restore you.
We are greatly pleased to see you return to form, Vitami.
She kind of like whips her like long dragon neck like in the direction of who's speaking now, and which is you, Atlas. She like gets closer to you. You are touched.
I am.
Touched with the tits.
I know. We were all thinking.
You are.
Moments.
I knew it.
I can tell you everything there is to know about dragons.
Shut the door for this clip and we'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on. I got no everything about dragons.
That's funny.
That is very funny.
Who touched you?
Show me where the dragon touched you.
I know not of where I was touched or how I was touched.
Show me on the doll.
We need to restart.
That's not gonna hold
You are marked!
You are marked. Thank you.
Who
Yeah.
marked you?
I know not who marked me, but I know I've felt its presence ever since I was young. Tell me, what did this to you?
A question, small one.
I'm just gonna is the miasma still burning us?
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Not at all. No. Completely gone. Completely evaporated.
Or like magical beings, like pushed it all the way, and that was huge.
Magical wing.
But like it was burning him a minute ago. Like the
It's gone. Completely gone. Her body looks completely different now.
Did it get absorbed from
So
the
the
light
miasma
kind
was
of
coming
thing?
from
When the
her,
light-
not from the area.
Or was
Yeah, it
from
was her. We
dead body?
confirmed. Yeah.
It's just gone.
She was. The curse is gone, right?
True resurrection would do that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You want to just know if my asthma's gone. I understand. You don't have a question, small one. I was talking to you.
Small one.
We're still
Think
small
so.
compared to
I guess
her.
you're still small.
Do you know what could have caused this mark?
Yours.
Yes.
Show it.
Only a dragon can mark another. You have been marked by a dragon.
Is this the sigil of a particular dragon?
Kind of starts like moving her neck around. Really, show me.
She can't really see it. She needs you to take more clothes off.
And everyone leave the room.
I'm not remembering yet.
Actually,
Fade to black.
stay.
Oh my god, it's your fade to black moment.
It's better with an audience for me.
Drink Goosey!
It's happening.
Fucking dragon. Yeah.
That is a mark I do not recognize. Thank you for curing me of my disease.
How did you become infected? Did someone do that to you?
Not that I'm aware of. No visitor. No entity.
What was the last thing you remember?
Darkness. When you came, what was left of me was very small indeed. As if my soul had been stripped away from me. Slowly, over time. And the body I was in had become my prison. I know not of what took my power. Something took it. Siphoned. Given to someone else. I can still sense parts of me out there. But I know not where they live. Or who they live in.
So someone evidently did this to you.
What?
Someone did this to you then. And you don't know who.
This evil cannot be left unchecked. We must eliminate it.
Something tells me it's the same evil that we're after.
I would think so, yes.
That would be pretty convenient. Save us a lot of looking.
Alice, ask a question. Remember?
Yeah, you're
About your dad.
Right.
The headlight?
Oh, great Tommy. Your boon is great, but we came here for answers. I just don't know the questions. Alice, take it away.
Thank you, Pepper.
Do you recall what happened during the last long night? And how it came?
long night
Two
and one day.
It's a long night, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's,
That
you-
was some time ago.
were you possessed at this time?
No,
You were whole.
no, it was shortly after the long night had ended that I felt the first break. Oh, fuck.
For a break? You can't use that word. That's a
trigger word.
I felt the first
inkling.
inkling.
We are children.
I'm trying. Yes, it was after the long night had ended. Shortly after the long night had ended that Vitami felt the first, like, ooh,
That's different.
what's that?
I think it's a little prick.
So it's happened over thousands and thousands of years.
Yes.
It's unsettling.
Do you recall what happenings occurred during the end of the last night, long night? What were the key elements and events that transpired?
Tell me everything.
Tell me plainly, child.
What ended the long night?
Nita's return to the Shadowfell.
Why did she return?
Some bad face.
Sorry.
It's okay, sorry.
Her bad faces. Woo!
And my pet face is like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Her time on the material plane had ended. The long night came to an end because Nita's time on the material plane had ended.
Did they?
Nothing happened.
Nonsense! It was we who did it. Titus. Fenris.
What? Oh,
It was us.
yes.
You guys remember the long night?
Mm-hmm. Ending it.
I didn't realize how old you actually were.
Our old head.
I'm sorry, Vitami. Are you saying that Nita returned of her own volition, or was forced back to the Shadowfell? Yeah, pretty smart.
Same.
Her power had sustained her for as long as it could, just as Soothea's power will sustain her as long as it can.
How do you know that?
It is the truth.
Insight check. Does she believe that it's the truth, or is it the known truth?
You won't determine that from an insight check.
Great.
Why don't you
History
ask it?
check.
Ask a question.
Ask that to her.
Yeah, I'll ask that. Yeah.
Is that what you believe or is that what you know?
Are these not one and the same?
Marveling at the beauty of the wisdom of this creature. He begins to reflect deeply on what it is to even ask a question.
I imagine Roku, everyone's like standing like Vitame, and Roku's like sitting in the corner like,
Just broke his mind with some wise this confusion shit.
I know not what had cursed me.
But you know it still is up there.
But what I do know, it was you who saved me.
Bingo.
Who among you is worthy of my gift?
I like presents.
We would not be here if it were not for Aki's insisting.
Is it only one present, or is it like a bunch of presents?
It is but one present that I like big frosted breath comes out of her nose. Suspect you all will benefit from.
Shouldn't you determine which one of us is worthy?
You all saved me,
I
although
you.
I suspect it was you who cast the spell.
It was my magics, yes.
The question is not for me to answer.
We You risked your life.
It's true, famous. I won't fight you for it.
But you say you would not be here if it were not for the actions of the marked one.
Yes, it was his insistence and my agreement as well that we come here in search of answers.
Perhaps you are the worthy one then.
Perhaps, but it is a gift I would be happy to defer to those who might use its benefits for great things.
Yes, we're all worthy and we want the presents.
I were to accept this gift, I will offer not taking it freely, but I will give you a pledge. And I will go to a knee and hold my sword to my heart. I will make my pledge, my oath to thee, O great lady of the deep. I, Atlas Ogarian, shall purge this heretical evil from every corner of all the realms before my dying breath. If you will but grant me the strength to vanquish this enemy, the conviction to do what must be done, the fervor to root out this vile entity, and the zeal to fulfill my oath.
And I gift it to you.
You have a
Did you have that written down, ready to go?
awesome.
What are you reading
He's
off
had
of
that
right
one
now?
fucking locked in for so long, just waiting for this moment. Is he changed into a dragon boy? He's not taking his oath yet, though.
Put down your sword.
Oh, you were so close. You must have said
He's no rolls. So.
Shut up, dude. The dragon's looking at us.
The words were fine,
Nope.
but it is your heart that I see is true. You will see it begin to materialize in front of you. Shimmering and glitter, gold, not gold, silver. As it begins to materialize, a silver bell.
That's it.
I'm kidding. That was absolutely a
She's
joke.
like, I will take my bell back.
And she bites it off.
Yeah.
May this be cute and sweet.
It's like on the ground.
Oh, thank you. What does the spell do? Oh, great lady.
You may call on me to aid.
Is that her stat, or is that the bell?
It's just the bell.
Call on the white lady?
The lady's call.
Who do you call? Yeah, they do be calling.
Delicate bell is made of elven silver, surface etched with intricate patterns of swirling wind and drifting snowflakes. When rung, it produces a deep, resonant tone that carries unnaturally far. If held for too long, the frost will begin to gather on the hand of those who hold it. Once, and only once, the bearer may ring the bell to summon Vitame, the Lady of the Deep. Vitame will appear within 30 feet of where the bell was rung at the beginning of the summoner's next turn. She will fight alongside the summoner and your allies until the battle ends, taking her turn immediately after the summoners. Once used, the bell shatters in frost and is destroyed.
That's
So
great.
there's going to be a Phoenix down and that would get used.
Item.
One use item.
This reminds me of like Skyrim and stuff.
That's
That's going to be like, oh yeah, we can't use it now. We
no, that's like a fucking
That's
last
like,
stand.
Yeah, that's like that's like
Ooh, bam!
Glad I don't have the responsibility of that.
Yeah.
Is it breakfast? Yes!
No!
and then she eats you for breakfast.
Well, now we gotta feed her.
Fuck. You know what's gonna happen.
The other thing that happens is my promise to you is your promise to me. You level up, and it has to be in Paladin.
Yeah.
But so does everyone else.
Let's go!
Yes. There you go.
Do we all have to be paladins?
Yes. No.
You all took out.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's take like a small break in a room and come back.
Oh,
Yeah, I was so not ready for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We're gonna return from our little level up break. Everyone is now level 18.
Yeah.
How exciting!
Oh, very excited.
Atlas took a level in Paladin as he swore his oath to Vitami, but also to purge evil, the evil that was cast on Vitami. As she bellows to you to put your weapon down, and she knows that your heart is true, and that your words, while lovely, mean less to her than the promise that was made between the two of you. Do you have any other questions for her?
Oh God. Vitami. Sorry, dragons scare me a little bit. When you were a zombie dragon, I bested you in strength. I did. Everyone saw it. Everyone was there.
Careful now.
She's like looking around.
I look away. I'm like,
I want to know if I can still do it now that you're healed up. Do you want to arm wrestle a little bit?
Wrestle.
You see like one of her arms kind of like
Yeah. I'm gonna wrestle this dragon.
how?
First one to pin the other to the ground wins.
She's gonna rush you. Try to pin you to the ground.
I'm gonna fucking get ready, and I'm gonna try and grapple it.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah!
I'm gonna
As soon as
usher
you-
Inara
yeah.
away.
We're gonna like do a huge monkey backflip away from Pebble.
Yeah.
Standing right next to him.
Yeah, you both gonna move out of the way. Yeah.
Wait, disadvantage.
so she crushes you.
I get an advantage.
Sorry, you said
Get
that
it.
one. I was like, only
Well, yeah, and a 6. So,
Can you only get 29s?
well, I can get better than 29.
Strength.
Yeah, strength.
Yes, that's true.
Probably got like a 46 strength or something.
Maybe.
Yeah,
this isn't gonna look good for me.
What is your roll?
I got a 21, so it's a 29.
Pretty
I
strong.
rolled bad. Jeez,
I rolled
bad. I wasn't ready yet.
I rolled worse. So
Yeah. Strong.
I rolled-
Pebble's strong.
I rolled quite poorly, actually. Literally anything else would have been better.
She's still recovering.
So
Yeah, she'll. One second, I'm like lost in my notes here.
How does she approach the grapple? Because like she's definitely bigger than me. Is she like coming down with like one arm? Is she trying to?
Yeah, she's gonna like take that like pumped up arm. She's gonna like leap, like pounce towards you basically. Just the notion of a throwdown, of a challenge, exactly.
Everyone leaps away from
Yeah.
the.
Yeah,
I feel like from an
definitely.
overhead view, all you see is the hand come down.
Just like a big claw.
Smoke, like and dust and snow billow out. But I'm just holding on to the dragon arm.
You are strong.
I win! I beat the dragon!
It's like kind of she like gets up a little bit. Her body's so big, really, that there's no like
Yeah, it's her
up
arm
and
goes like
down.
this.
Yeah, exactly. Her arm comes back up.
I look over at Karen. I'm like, you think she let him win?
I heard that.
You're
Come
next.
Thank you, Katame. It means a lot. You're very, very big and strong.
Thank you.
Oh, Pebble.
Hi.
My name's Pebble.
I thought you had more questions.
I never
about
asked you.
Titus.
Your names. Your names. Those who saved me.
The story.
Yeah, go ahead. Please, a story. Go ahead.
The story of Dagon.
Got this.
Oh, Gary.
Sing it here. Man.
God damn it,
Roku weapons.
Feathers are on too.
And Pebble Sky Titan.
Ah, the true Cloudland.
That's what everyone says. Yeah.
She knows. She knows.
That joke. Okay, that's just too good.
So did you find the questions that you wanted answers for?
No. Do you know questions?
Titus.
Terrence.
Gary.
Oh, Gary.
I not know of this man. I'm sorry to this man. I do not know this man. Have you not seen that? Kiki Palmer? I am sorry to this man. He could be walking down the street and I would not know him. It's like David Duchovny or something like that. Like something really famous.
I'm sorry to this
I'm sorry to this man.
Oh, Kiki Palmer.
Do you know of an entity called Nightfoot?
What about the
She now goes by Alexa.
Daughters of Darkness?
You feel first you hear electric guitar. That happens every time someone says Daughters of Darkness. As Vitame is saying, no, I've never heard of this person, and no, the Daughters of Darkness. I am not familiar with them, but I know of the title. Anara's hand is gripping yours tightly.
Yes, no.
Just. Oh. I was gonna say something else that you notice about her hand too.
Oh.
Yeah, it's her hand. It's attached to her arm.
Oh, yeah.
You are immune to cold temperatures. You're not affected by the cold, and yet. So loud. Her hand in yours is still cold. As she grips it at the mention of these entities. Only by name.
Don't know.
She's not saying anything to you, she's just gripping your hand. But you say something to her?
It's not right. I understand this is a lot to take in.
Yes. Yes.
You feel you got your money's worth?
If I may,
You may.
Of course.
she'll approach the dragon at this moment. She kind of like lets go of your hand and just kind of like lets it fall behind her as she walks towards the dragon. Meets Vitame head on, face to face. As she utters the words, On la wuxio mefe o neketora.
Draconic?
Draconic?
Oh.
Does anyone speak Draconic?
I understand all language.
Okay, so these two,
Mm-hmm.
in a moment. This is what she says. And then the rest of you see Vitame kind of ponder for a moment. Her maybe the like little icicle horns kind of like,
Big magniference.
This little one speaks Draconic.
Iugrivshikak atashivu kotsial rokik. Vitame says back to Inara.
Yeah.
Inara asks, would you consider forgiveness? And Vitame responds with, only if they know my pain. And Inara kind of bows at this answer, nodding her head as she returns back to your side.
I'll speak to Anara in Draconic.
You can understand the conversation.
What was that about?
Inashala. I'll just speak German now.
That was reminded me a lot of Dothraki shit, and I was like, I'm into it.
That's fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
I think it's cool, like, you know, if you can
Yeah.
get like a, you know,
Hey, Lauren, you killed it.
Thank you.
You slayed it.
Thank you. She kind of like, What? A noble has to know many languages.
Enasalada kunare. That's not what I'm talking about. Bitch! What was the draconic word for speak, for talk?
One second. I have it.
I was gonna flashback. It's ruined now.
Oh no, I know. It's this. It's this.
It's not
this
so
word.
sad. Let's breathe.
That's breathe.
Yeah,
It's
no,
this
that was my side.
Renthis. I don't know. It's RENTHISJ.
Renfish.
Oh, okay. So
They're the
that's
same thing.
Renfield.
Renfield.
And you're saying speak to her, basically?
Yeah.
Listen
Okay.
carefully. You
I
can
would
say you've been a
understand them.
bad girl in Draconic. So sad. So sad. So sad on my so sad.
What's that?
Breathe in my Sorry.
This keeps just going off the rails every time.
Bring it back.
That's because everyone knows
Bring it back,
you're all
bring it back.
kids or something.
We're all children. Everybody breathe.
That's not what I'm talking about. When you say, what was that? And she's like, a noble has to know many languages. And you're like,
Not what I am referring to. Speak.
we'll tolerate it.
You will talk now.
Wait, you can't speak Draconic.
You can understand
That's
it.
in common.
What's going on?
She like whips her head at you.
I am tired of these secrets that surround our group. Clarity. That is what we need right now.
I also know what's going on right now.
Exactly.
I'm very confused.
Oh, I wonder. No, he doesn't. Never mind.
Kieran?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I was actually about to ask him if he knew what they said.
Pissed.
No, he's like this.
Pissed. Palm the fuck out of your girlfriend.
It's okay.
You got it, brawl.
Jesus.
Say it again. Sorry. Say it again, Sam.
You will speak now. Not later.
What are we talking about?
They speak in tongues, but their
Yeah.
body language is clear. Why?
Why what?
Why apologize?
Apologize.
What was it?
Would you consider forgiveness?
I'll keep my wording. In
Sure.
That case,
Yeah. I did not apologize, but I will do so now. As I thought this was a moment for me to speak to an ancient being, but I have been gravely mistaken.
I'm still really
Went back with
confused.
that. I thought your conversation
No
with
idea
the
what's
creature
going
was done.
She's talking to all of you right
Yeah.
now. As she stands beside him.
It is not that we won't allow you a moment to speak with the Ancient One. It is a matter of which the subject of what you said.
What was said?
Forgiveness for what?
I asked if the beast would consider forgiveness.
Does she seem flustered?
For what?
No, I am. For the one who did this to her. Roku, have you never hated someone? Have you ever hated someone so much that every thought is about them? Whether you want it to be or not, somehow they take over your senses. Is that not how you, Vitame, feel about the one who did this to you? She kind of like gets her shoulders up. Her head comes down to your level, where each of you are. Forgiveness is not easily come by. As the entities of light, should you not know what forgiveness is?
I'm not opposed to forgiveness. I simply wish to know the manner of what is being forgiven. What for?
Son,
Alice, I'm sorry.
I
I merely just wanted to know
I
if
can-
she would, if a being with her power could consider something like that.
I can see where you were coming from. It just raised some alarm bells.
That's fine.
Is she being very honest about that?
Sure, you can roll insight if you'd like. I mean,
Okay.
I'll have you roll insight. Ugh.
25. Passive.
Pardon? 19?
Oh, insight. Mine's 20.
This is 20, yeah.
Sorry, 19. 19.
25.
So I guess what
I was gonna say,
what are
did
you
you-
trying to just determine here?
She's lying about
If
it.
she's
If
lying?
she's being truthful, being like, I just want to
I
know
only was asking
her
because-
if she's capable, not because I had any implication of what the fuck
I
happened
agree. It
to
was
her.
a very... the way that she approached that, it seemed
Yeah.
like she was implicated in
It's like
the
she was implicated in some
act
way.
of how this occurred.
Yeah, would you consider forgiveness?
Rather than
I fucked up,
she
I'm so
saying,
sorry.
like, would you forgive
Yeah.
those who actually did this to you?
Yeah. Yeah. See? Is there like heart aflutter because she's like, somebody's gonna find out? It's kind of what I'm kind of gauging.
And if so, why, I guess why keep that a secret for later?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's going on? There's just a lot of sus
Very
secrecy,
sus. There's
and
a little
Weapons
sus.
is like, fucking why?
Yeah. It's a little sassy.
Are we down to interrogating friends now?
No.
No. She is being honest. She was merely asking her if this being would consider forgiveness. Whether or not it's sus, I think that's on you to determine. Anara is Anara and she is acting as such, but
I apologize if I offended you, Inara.
no, it's fine.
You can understand my
She'll like put
worry.
a hand on your shoulder. It's fine.
Let's not make what we did today bittersweet.
No, exactly. I will wait outside.
You don't have to.
I think our time here is pretty much up anyway.
So passive insights. Oh shit, I did it again. Sorry, but Cedar, Pebble. Nope, not you.
Roku.
Cedar and Groku and Atlas would see Anara leaves the room with tears in her eyes.
Guilt.
Guilty.
What did you just
What happened?
claim to do? Like in your oath? Let's break down the guilty. Bring her down. Bring your lover down.
What
Can
just
I
what just
just kind of-
happened?
like put my arm on Karen and be like, I'll be right back. And I want
Sure.
to
I'll
go
give you a
out.
smack on the ass as you walk away too.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Big Dragon's like,
I look back and I'm like, I didn't say I hated it.
he was apologizing to the masked dragon in front of him.
Oh.
Not it.
Okay.
Your house, your rules, you know?
Yeah.
And I want to go out and check on her.
Yeah, sure. As you kind of exit the door, there's like a very small like antechamber, and then there's a hallway that leads off of it, right? She's just standing really within that small little chamber, kind of against the wall. She kind of wipes her cheek as you come out the door.
I don't know what was said in there
Excuse me.
between the four of you, but
I asked.
I'm sorry that.
There's nothing to apologize about.
Well, you asked if you could ask a question. You should have been free to ask your question.
Thank you.
I wouldn't take it to heart. They're going through a tough. There's a lot of unanswered questions that unanswered and irking at them, I guess.
I get that.
When you come back in.
No, it's better for me to be out here. Not for my sake, but for the sake of your companions. I just want to make the right move. That's all.
Of course, don't we all? Well, I must get back in there, but if you care to share a drink with me back, I would like that.
Sure.
Alright, you should not be too much longer. I go back in.
What's happening during that conversation?
So, do dragons eat fairies or just like cows and stuff?
Sometimes fairies.
Oh god. Oh god, we should get out of here. We should get out of here.
But I prefer cows.
Okay, good.
You must be starving.
Yes, actually, now that you mention it, I'm famished.
Are you gonna live in this little cave here, or are you gonna come up to the surface?
I think to be safe, I will leave and abandon this lair and find another.
A secret lair?
I will tell you the secret of where it is.
But that is not a secret. Tell me. I'm really bad at keeping secrets.
He's not wrong. I could probably tell anyone else but no.
I will tell you where to visit me. Not the small one.
I am the biggest one here, other than you.
She sees it. She knows.
Probably a true sight or something.
Astoria comes back in at this moment.
So are we leaving now?
Must be time.
There's a bit of an issue back home. Yeah, we gotta deal with.
Oh yeah, the orcs.
Yeah, whole orc.
The army and the frost giants.
Giant thing.
Are you pertinent to eating orc?
Oh, we don't know yet.
Yeah, we're not fighting them yet. We don't even know what they're here for.
What about a ride?
Stay
Get a ride.
Maybe we get one freebie out of the little bell. You can have a dinner, you know? Perhaps we might just tell you
The art of the deal.
where it might be. You have your feast before you.
Fishing.
Ring the bell. I will come. Stop it. Stop it.
Just
Ring the bell. I will arrive.
I'm arriving.
I will arrive, but
God
what?
damn it.
There's nothing.
We're three.
There's nothing.
Ring the bell.
There.
You cannot not unring a bell.
Will that be the one and only then? Of course, okay. So don't ring the bell,
I will not.
unless we're in dire need.
I'm aware of the situation of what it means.
Alright.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you have another question?
No, we will go back to Drifthold.
Do you know how to defeat a hag with great powers?
Kill her
argue with that.
Does the spell work in other realms?
What do you call I follow?
Well, with that, I do believe we may leave you in peace for time.
I'll give you a lift.
I would
That
love
would be
that.
magical, yes.
I wasn't gonna ask, but I was really hoping. I was really hoping, my dear.
That would be magical.
Go get the small one.
Right. I'll go up.
Why are you doing that?
I pledged myself to this lady.
You don't have to do that.
This is like a lady.
Lady of the deep.
So, but tell me, where do we sit? Like, is it over here okay? Is it
Right here.
right there? Is it right there?
No, not there.
No! Icicle spike!
Inara? She's just the feisty butch girl that's like,
No, she's not Butch. I am.
I'm terribly sorry if I let all went.
You better be.
Really, nothing to apologize for.
I do have some good news though.
Hmm.
Lady Tommy has offered us a lift home. Could fly an ancient dragon. Wonderful. Cool. Come.
Silently, she'll put her hand in yours, still cold to the touch. As you approach Vitami, your other companions have already kind of nestled themselves into little crooks and crannies that exist within the rocky crevices? Rocky bits of her body, basically, where a scale meets another. You've kind of nooked yourself right in there.
What did Mishan think of this?
She's not around. What?
No, I know, but I'm
What would Mishan
Yeah.
think of this? I would be kind of jealous if I'm being honest.
I would be too.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Take
I'm
off
gonna
the
wedge
Tommy.
Thunder Crusher in between two scales so I can stand up and hold on to a bar while I'm riding the dragon. Let's go.
She is going to begin, she puts all fours down into the ground, curls her toes in as she completely bends down and launches herself towards the ceiling, the cavernous ceiling above you, all the way up. You see her fly. As she approaches, you can see the stalactites. They're getting closer and closer.
Ah, sweet death.
Finally.
But just as she's about to hit the top little pin of one of these icicles that hang from the ceiling, you feel yourselves disappear in a moment and reappear outside above Crystal Cove.
That is quite convenient.
Isn't he around?
Yeah, he's around.
Is
He's stuck.
Is he jealous?
Well, I think he was gonna follow her out.
Oh, he's horny.
He can. He can. If he just continues flying,
Yeah.
he'll hit a teleportation
Oh,
circle,
cool. Okay,
and
sick.
that's what will bring him out to the other side, basically.
He's not dead.
telepathically say
Just keep going.
believe, keep going,
Believe.
follow.
Believe. I love that.
Yeah.
One second. One sec.
Woohoo!
Oh, if you
Oh.
It's been a while since I've ridden the white dragon, as you notice. Oh, Chikasi.
Jikahshi. Sorry. Jikahshi. Nope. SHI.
Kisha. Chikash.
It's not how you spell jacuzzi.
Jacuzzi. It's got snow in them
I don't-
jacuzzi in your sail.
I know my Jeopardy. That name Jacuzzi.
Gosh.
Basically you're outside amongst the cold, amongst the winter court rather. She'll fly you towards the southern entrance of Dripple. Yeah,
Sick.
no problem. She kind of,
Whilst that was all happening, I do not follow. I leap off the dragon's back before it vacates and use my feather fall to fall safely.
You attack my target.
My monk ways.
sure.
And Roku is going to, he'll, voice over. I will meet you all in Drifthold shortly. I have something I need to do.
I feel like everyone would notice that he's just gone. Also,
How do you turn
that he
this
just.
thing off? Sorry, old man moment.
I'm sure this is.
Is it recording?
How do I?
How do enter?
He's going to hear the
I never liked them anyway.
Oh, see.
He is going to stay behind. He wants to spend an hour meditating in this spot.
In the middle of the frozen waste, basically.
Where in the chamber.
You're in the chamber.
still.
Oh, okay.
Left off before it left the actual chamber, so I'm in the chamber still. And it's all quiet, there's no one else there.
Yeah.
It's going to sit right in the center where they found the dragon. Where we found it.
Yeah, when you first found
Where the
it.
miasma was most concentrated.
Yeah.
Put my monkey hands on the ground.
Okay, wait.
So yeah, he'll dig into the ground a little bit, and over the course of this hour, he's going to be meditating in that spot. His goal is to try to access the astral plane, because he can do that now.
Projecting.
But he's going to be channeling those times with Fenris when we were meditating, and that time that he took everyone to the astral plane. The things that he saw there's answers here that he needs to try every possible thing that he can think of that he can do to try to find his answers that are lost. There is information that is lost. Tommy doesn't know what happened to her, but maybe something does. So Roku's going to try to journey into the realm that is his self, which will happen to be the astral plane, and maybe he finds something, maybe he doesn't, but he's going to try. And then he's very stoned to get back to Driftwood.
So you want to go to the astral sea?
Yeah, he's using astral projection, so I'm spending 8 key. And it takes an hour to do this. But then it lasts for
It lasts, yeah.
you guys
an
have
hour.
been journeying for a while. It's not exactly around the corner.
No.
It's miles and miles away. So
We're just sitting there waiting. Jeez, it's been like an hour already. What's taking so long?
Yeah, you feel that profound shift happen. I'll get you to roll me a wisdom check. Just because. It has nothing to do with the spell, it's just roll me one.
Okay. Roll for wisdom.
wisdom check is a 7. Not a good roll. He's
Can't you
he's
re-roll
not in a
with your
good
thingy?
headspace. It's not a saving throw.
Wow, it's
Oh, I can
wisdom
only do
check.
saving throws.
You're a wise monkey.
I'm a very wise
But
man.
he's our monkey.
You feel that profound shift as your body becomes weightless. For the first time ever, Roku Evans, you take yourself there. This has been a block for him for a very long time. Unsure why now he's able to tap into this power that he now has. Yes, he did something amazing by being a part of the team that brought this dragon, this ancient being, back to life. But what is it about Roku now that pushes him?
He's just so upset that he's just not finding what he's looking for.
Anger can fuel you.
Yeah, and maybe that's something that he's not happy about having. Maybe it's something he's ignoring. But in either case, and maybe the time spent in the astral sea was exactly what he needed to understand where he was going, is feeling lost out of body without a purpose can be frightening and scary. So with the knowledge of where that does lead on the journey there becomes a lot easier. And so as he journeys away from his body and into his astral form, projects himself in that way, it's a smoother transition and less jarring. And though he might be filled with a lot of emotion, it's the first time he's been able to control that with the intent on getting to that point that he now knows the end of, like, knows where the track ends, basically. Okay. But he's going to be trying to look for anything that he can suss out, like, and see.
Yeah, you see this of the sea of, black space, silver mist, swirls of starlight shimmer around you. There is no meaning, really. There's above and below hold no meaning. It is just space. Air is cool, soothing. You see chunks of jagged stone, slowly moving, crumbled ruins, shipwrecks out in the sea. Astral storms swirl, colors twist, and a silver cord attached to your body.
He'll be looking for anything that looks familiar, anything that would be resembling the realm he's from, that looks similar to the place that he is. I want to try and see where I am, basically. I want to try and get back to where I am, but in an astral form. So I can see into the ethereal, so I can see if there are spirits or something like that. I need to be able to find like a portal, basically, from the astral plane to other planes. Is spell-wise, like how that, I guess, kind of works.
So what do you mean spell-wise?
How the spell actually works. You can be wherever you need. You can be anywhere, basically, but it seems to be that you start in the astral sea every time. It's hard to tell.
Sorry, so what are you trying to accomplish?
I need to try and find a spirit or something like that that maybe passed during the long time ago and knew what happened to Vitame, knew how she got into that state after the long night ended. That's what his goal is. Whether he can achieve that or not is not something he cares about. He just wants to try. He just needs to try.
I understand.
Just lifting around and just searching. It's not calm. It's frantic.
Okay.
You can also table that and come back to it later. I have no problem with that.
You hear. I don't have any of this written down, so we're going off the cuff here.
I figured.
You hear the shattering of glass. Like crystal rubbing against one another. Close your eyes for a moment. And when you open them, what are you looking for?
I just hear a voice.
You see a gnome in front of you.
It's Tom.
Tom.
Sweet Tom.
Tom Dill.
Short,
Dill.
short, shaggy, carrying feathers, yellow hair. She wears a robe similar to yours, white, but gold thread woven throughout. Looking up at you. What are you looking for?
Help. I am looking for help. There was
reaches into the monkey paw out.
Grabs her hand.
Yeah.
Instantly, you are teleported
To the fire realm.
as you sit on a beach. You feel or see rather the waves crashing. You see like a jungle beyond you on one side. Maybe there are a few banana trees. You sit cross-legged on the opposite to this gnome who sits in front of you, also cross-legged. Breathe.
Do I recognize where this is?
Roll me something. Yeah, well, I guess I have to tell you that.
Roll. Just start rolling, bitch.
Just roll something.
History? History? God, history doesn't feel right though.
Nature?
Yeah, maybe. Roll what? That's why I kind of said roll me something, because like, what do you think you should roll? Investigation, perception, intelligence? Yeah, that's why I was like
Knowing where in
history.
the world it
Perception
is.
to me is great.
Yeah, of course it is, but intelligence feels right.
Okay.
Nature is also an int, yeah.
Nature?
Oh.
But you roll a 5.
You were
You've
on
got
a
a
beach. Here's what I will give you. This is not the Feywild.
Okay.
You see, beyond the like jungly trees. No, yeah, you just see jungle beside you.
Sit and
Breathe.
Who are you, stranger?
You know who I
quite bad at religion.
am? You can roll religion.
Quite bad.
Maybe not that dice. 'Cause it's bad. Fucking
Except
5.
Oh
5. That rolled well. Do some saging on those dice.
It's okay. It's Tim.
Okay. I like your robes.
What'd you say?
I like your robes.
Robes.
Thanks.
Where is this place?
This is the heart of Mora.
Yes. What do you mean?
And this is the heart of Mora. That's where you were, and that's where you are.
Yeah.
Just breathe.
Why have you brought me here?
To breathe.
I'm like, she's like,
Smack him upside the head. Monk fight! Monk fight!
Was done
my
that
God.
for nothing.
Yeah, good luck with that.
maybe she, yeah, I feel like she kind of closes her eyes, opens one.
Are you breathing?
Snot coming out.
Let me hear it. Breathe. Let go, Roku. Let go.
I feel like I need to roll something. Let's see where he's at.
Did it help?
Live.
Best roll today?
Yeah. It might take him a long time. But
Tim will sit.
eventually he does find his Zen state. Sifting through many a thought, pushing it aside. He is a master of that. He has done it many times.
How long do you think it takes? Don't think about the spell. How long do you think it takes?
Hours.
Right. you would notice that after a certain amount of time, the tether just kind of, maybe you wouldn't notice, maybe you would feel it rather, that the tether disappears. But yet you remain on this beach with this gnome sitting across from you. And after a number of hours, the number of hours that it takes you to reach this point, the Roku knows. You'll just hear, as your eyes are closed, I'm assuming. You feel that?
He won't say anything.
Nirvana.
The drugs are working.
I spiked you in.
Spiked you. He won't say anything either. He knows.
Now open your eyes, Roku.
The form that sits across from you is no longer the gnome, but rather a small creature of gnomish stature and size, made entirely out of crystal.
Oh,
You see the features on the face, but each arm, leg, everything is as it would be, just made out of crystal.
Tim?
Yes. You seek answers?
I don't know. I have not sought answers in before. I do not know what it feels like. I do not find them. My life is simple most of the time, but it is so complicated now. I wish for peace. It is harder to find.
My life was simple once too. Yes. I lived in the desert, alone, on my own, until one day my life wasn't peaceful anymore. Until one day I was answering or asking questions that no one had the answers to.
What did you do?
I yelled.
I've not tried that. Well,
I
maybe I
said,
have.
probably be angry.
Yes,
Mhm.
I have done that.
But eventually, I learned to go with the flow. And trust in the people around me. They help me. Is there a burden you carry, Roku?
I feel as though my
Grabs and touches the scroll. Assuming it's there, I guess. I don't know if it would be. Maybe where it would be.
I
don't know if it
yeah.
would be.
Well,
It's
here's
not really part of his ethereal. His
no,
astral
it
self.
wouldn't. But maybe it would be with you now. I imagine you sitting here with Tim on this beach. You are exactly as you are on the material plane. In fact, I don't know if you exist in that cavern anymore.
He'll pull it out if it's there, and it's quite long, and he'll just start rolling it out and reading every name.
these are my burdens. And I carry them with me to remember. Remember why. Why I must try. To do better, be better. I thought I was the best, and that was not good enough. My intentions were the best, but they were wrong.
There is no wrong or right, Roku.
You are saying that it was their purpose to die, and it was mine to live.
And to carry the burden.
It is heavy.
Ask for help. I too carried a burden. But I couldn't have done it alone. Strive, Roku. Live up to the challenge. Be brave in the face of uncertainty.
Bravery. I did not know I was lacking it, but perhaps I have been afraid of failing again.
I was afraid of that too. You and I are a lot alike. Yeah, it's pretty nice being a god. What? Oh, me? I'm a god. Cool, right?
Whoa.
You didn't know me before. It was a lot cooler if you knew me before. And then you now know that I'm a god. My dad was like, whoa!
Thank you, God Tim.
Just him.
God damn.
I needed her. I did not know what I was searching for on my...
I could tell. I felt you. Like a big old question mark out in the sea. And if I learned anything from one of my friends is that you always push the button. So, I came to figure out what it was.
I'm glad that I was so loud in the silence that I could be heard.
I've heard you before. Just didn't know if it was appropriate. I figured I saw you there, all alone, in a big sea, searching for something. I had to come. Roku.
Oh.
Learn to trust. Learn to be brave.
I will too.
Roku. The answers will come.
Things will be how they will be.
Things will be how they will be. The answers. They will come.
Tim.
Yep.
I thank you. But I now must go. For my friends do need me.
Oh, you got friends?
I have.
You know they wanted me to go?
But I guess you can call me.
No, I don't want to. Never mind. Take that.
I did not think so. But they are worthy to be called friends. We must work some, I think.
Oh my god! Do I have a story for you then? I fought like so many orcs before I came down.
They kind of fought you, but yeah, I guess it was.
They fucked me up.
Oh, Nectar so bad.
She'll like regale you the story, and then it's like I feel there's like maybe the bubble happening, and she's like, oh,
So I'm done. Okay. Shall I take you back?
Yes.
What'd you say?
Yes. I have things to do.
Can I visit you again?
I believe you can.
Usually people are more excited by that.
Freaking God.
she'll put her hand on your shoulder and just like push you as you go right back into the cavern.
Hello.
Look at it. I know you're busy, but they got frozen banana pudding and it's so good. You gotta get over here. We're having a party.
Back to the driftwood.
Let's take a break. I have to pee.
Yeah,
So
me too.
let's take a break. I was like, okay, we're gonna come back from a little break that we had as the crew is already in Drifthold. What are you guys doing during the time that Roku is away? Kind of talking with a god. I mean, the best god there is.
Demigod.
Bias.
Fucking egg.
Eating frozen bananas, I
Totally,
believe, is what
banana
I said just before we left.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay, so you're at a froyo place?
I think I'd be more like
A mix-your-own froyo place, a
You
few
can
doors
be-
down from a mix-your-own froyo place.
It's literally just like frozen banana dessert is the delicacy here, and that's what's offered. And I'm like, yo, Roku, you gotta get over here.
I love it.
Awesome. This is
Yeah.
so good.
You see like vendors along the street, like every 3 vendors, there's just someone
They do it
selling
differently.
banana, like
Some
frozen
people do
banana pudding. You're like,
chocolate, yeah,
oh
people
my god.
Oh,
Like,
sorry, we're also
another
okay.
vendor. Someone has a grand idea of like, you know what, I'm gonna open a frozen banana pudding vendor place in the market. And they're
It's
like,
the local deli.
It's like Spring
Really?
Garden. Spring Garden Road a couple years ago when it was
Yeah.
just frozen yogurt places.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
Now, Pebble, which one's the best one, you think?
Oh, well, I've tried 3 so far.
Yeah.
There's
Isn't
7
it?
He
more.
has them in his hands.
This one's pretty good.
This one's got like a little more surface area. This one also puts more chocolate sauce on it.
This one has a hole in it. I got cheated.
Yeah, but they fill it with cream cheese.
Oh, that's what that was. I ate that first.
You ate that. You don't take the best part for last.
I'm lactose intolerant.
That sucks.
You're not gonna have fun here then.
I'm intolerant of that.
Are you with?
I'll let you go first, because
Yeah.
that will determine
We
what
have
I'm
business.
doing.
What? No. You have to go first now.
I like how it was just like, oh,
Well, I
brought it
mean,
back.
I was gonna see if Anara wanted to grab that drink.
yeah, okay.
But if Atlas wanted to have conversation with her or sex
We
first,
can have a little. We can go to the drinks together. Me, you, Kieran.
yeah,
Double
let's
date.
go.
Oh,
Double
my.
date.
A little bit of
Let's do
dating.
it.
Double
Let's do
date.
it.
Nobody agreed.
I can't wait for that.
We're gonna have a double date, okay?
Double date.
There we go.
I can't wait for Kieran and Anara to hit it off so hard, and everybody
Go
accepted
home
this.
Damn, Lauren's really just flirting with
And then you and I are just like, well,
Well, here's the deal.
Much to do.
I'm gonna pretend to be brother and sister for a bit. This has been brewing up for about 3 years.
All right, Luke, Leia. Get it on. Come on, Luke. Come on, Leia.
Come on.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Oof.
The most popular spot in Drifthold,
Bill in there.
if you're looking for a place to go for a drink,
Yes.
is a place called Mirage.
Mirage. I love it.
That's so good. Mirage.
It's a very unsuspecting little door, just randomly within the marketplace. So maybe you guys kind of all are traveling together, or you're
Kind of like
taking.
a safekeeper
Yeah, like a safe house
A
almost. Yeah.
speakeasy?
Speakeasy.
That's what I was
Speakeasy.
thinking of,
Okay.
yeah.
You run into Stefan, who tells you about the hottest place.
The hottest new club in Drifthold is
Oh
Mirage.
my god, we have to go.
He does the thing. I love Stefan.
Located out back.
He's like trying not to break. He's like, I'm gonna fucking laugh so hard. Yeah, very unsuspecting little door in the middle of the marketplace. Yeah, like you guys are kind of maybe traveling together as the four of you kind of duck into this little area. Anara has been here before and she would know where to go. As she opens the door, you find yourselves standing on the edge of a vast meadow. The air is thick with the scent of clover and wildflowers as you can hear like distant little chimes on the breeze. You see a big, massive lodge in the center of the forest where you eventually kind of walk up to.
This is incredible.
It's a lodge inside of a
I'm
building.
just gonna fly up as high as I can.
Are you coming with?
Oh yeah.
Oh, of course you're crashing your baby.
Double date with
Going to Mirage.
the fifth wheel devil.
The four of you like get in and you're like, okay, great. And then like the door disappears behind you and Pebble's like, sweet! And you hear, the four of you just kind of whip your heads around.
Beating my wings. I'm just gonna fly as high as I can.
Yeah, I mean, this is vast. It's like you're in the spring court or something like that.
Not distracted.
Like you fly high. You see beyond the massive wood lodge that stands in the middle of the forest. But the forest is filled with smaller cabins as far as your eye can see.
That's so cool.
Are they like
Pocket
are
dimension.
they lodging?
It's an inn.
This is amazing. But magic is going on here.
Shall we?
Yes. Oh my goodness. How did we not know about this before?
This is wicked.
As you approach the massive lodge, there is a porch, a wraparound porch on the outside. There's a kind of broad-shouldered man, grizzly. He has a large beard, orange toque, and little glasses on. Kind of leans back lazily in a chair. He's got like a big, long pipe that smells of like cinnamon. Well, now, what do we have here?
Hello, sir.
Greetings.
You coming in?
Of course.
Yes. I'm not sure how this works.
I stroll in.
She opens the door. Yeah, sure. Oh, well, little lady's gonna find her own way. As soon as you open the door, you hear like music, kind of like, I'm picturing Nellie's at like 1 a.m. on a Friday night. Like,
Your nightmare.
the music is loud and lively and like vibrant, but there's people dancing around the band. There's a number of bards. They all
Screaming.
look.
So much screaming.
There's definitely this guy
Sure
in
guy.
the crowd.
Yeah,
sure guy. You can set me dry if you want to.
Different context this time.
Yeah, exactly. No.
No, same context.
He's actually a plasmoid.
Take it how you will.
As you kind of walk in, the guy on the pipe outside pops out and he says, "If you need a room, let me know." As the door kind of shuts behind you. It's a little loud, but it's fun.
It looks like fun. Do I see any like empty tables or like a spot?
Yeah, I feel like if you kind of like shuffle your way through like this, it's a massive like wood lodge that has a huge bar that lines the other side of the building really, and in the corner there's the massive stage with like a big dance floor in front of it, and there are scattered tables throughout, and you kind of have to like shuffle your way in through all of the people, but you end up finding one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there like a waiter or a waitress that comes around?
Yeah, I mean, it would probably be easier for you, as it normally is, to grab your own drinks at the bar.
Okay.
Me and Kieran will get the first round.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. So Kieran will go with you.
All right.
Okay.
This place is
Just to
lovely.
keep
This
you
is perfect timing.
perfect timing and allow you to only have to do one voice for a
Thank
minute.
Yeah, Kieran was going to be silent the whole time.
Okay.
I'm joking. But as you approach the bar with Kieran, kind of, slaps you on the back a little bit, and he's like, oh, something.
Wasn't it? It was wild. I know.
What'd she say?
She asked.
I need, like... I know, but I can't. Oh, wait.
Do we have
Could do, like, synth.
Yeah, simple work.
Not good synth.
There's some that are in there.
This isn't Euro pop.
Speed it up. Yeah.
The mass
Well, I
or the
can't-
amphibian.
Oh, I guess there is. Yeah, there's better music in there. One sec.
We're taking requests. Same song, okay.
Play jizz.
Play jizz?
That's what it's
Oh,
literally what
is
it's
it
called.
really?
That's literally what it's called.
Canonically
is what the music is
called,
as jizz.
That's hilarious.
So fun.
Yeah, jizz, but
Fun fact.
What do you do? Yeah, I blow jizz every Saturday night.
So you're a jizz man.
I'll play the horn and I play some jizz. You got me right. I'm a jizz man through.
I'm a jizz
I'm a jizz man.
I
That's
swing
what I
through the
just said.
jizz. I don't feel alive until I'm basking.
God,
in
where
jizz.
is the music? Found it. Fucking finally, but it took me forever. What's the good one, Maddie?
Very cool.
Matthew?
Question mark.
Maddie? Do you remember the good one?
That's the good.
It's okay if you don't. It's alright.
No.
they all. I would know if I saw it. They'll have
It's based on vibes.
How good.
up. Burning bridges. No, a hero for traders.
Yeah, Neo Battle. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, this one. This is one that I always play during vampires.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh, this is our That's her guy.
This is
This is the red room.
Yeah,
Just
totally.
red room vibes.
Yeah, that bass line.
Yeah, this one. It's really not like this though. It's. I
I
hate.
picture a big drum circle. You know.
Oh,
I picture a shirt guy.
It's
I
that's
know.
all I know every time.
It's always been, always has been, always will be, man. Sure.
It's Blade
That's right.
Rave. It's
Yes,
Blade Rave.
okay. It is. I know it's so connected to Blade Rave for me. You know. This is probably better.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
like Blade Rave. What if we combine the two?
Yeah. Play them layer over top.
That's what-
I think you're gonna have a headache.
Do some sound engineering right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Make
We'll
us
Oh
DJing
my
for
god,
me real
it's taking
quick.
so long to do this, but.
I'll put up garage me.
put in the garage.
That's what
This one's good. This one's good. This one's good.
Oh, I love it when the bards pull this one.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Cal.
I'll leave.
It's like, fuck you, dude. I can't do it, but.
Fuck you, dude.
They did not like that.
Can you speed it up at all?
What are we
No, I can't.
What are we doing?
I don't know what you can do with the
I
shit.
know, I get it, but no, I can't.
All right,
Oh,
all
wait,
right,
is this
all
one
right.
good?
We're over the choice of music. It's fine. Whatever you've got.
It is, totally. Okay.
So,
What did she say?
she asked if Vitame would consider mercy and forgiveness, and seemed a little suspect.
Sus.
Ah, yes, sus.
Among
And
us.
as the kids say.
Kids,
I say.
I know you say it.
I'm cool.
I know you're pretty hip with the ladies. I know. But it did garner some reaction, only because it seemed very odd to ask that. But I cannot see her being evil.
Well, I don't want to burst your bubble.
Oh, yes.
I saw her in your room.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned that before, yes.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
You did, but that's all right. Please, you didn't really say much about it. You just said
I just walked into your tent and
She
she
was
was
there.
already there.
you should make plain that She was just looking for me and had not realized that I had gone. Am I too close to this, Kieran?
Seemed fine to me.
Perfect.
I trust her.
I think I do too. I don't think she's letting on everything that she knows, but I do not think it's malcontent. Malicious.
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 Delicious.
Yes. Anyways, what should we get them? A couple of Goldschlagers with some fire breath on top. Or Tabasco on top.
We
But
get 2 fire restaurants, as well as Fjord's Lager 4 on ice.
Pure slugs.
Everything here's on ice.
Couple of fire and
The
ices.
glasses are ice.
I love it.
Perfect. It was right there.
That's pretty good.
He's like, yeah, I'm already making 10. I'll just, I'll get you in the next round.
Go fuck myself, I guess.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
I mean,
I have this round.
oh, great.
I had a
I left my Rolex at home.
It's on your wrist.
I
He's cutting it off.
sorry, yeah. He's
actually-
just a moment.
I got logged out of my.
Yeah. Somebody stole it.
I got logged out of my leaf link.
That's so funny, my leaf link.
Yeah. This is breaking the leaf chain right now. And
Yeah. Did you not hear about that? There was a hacking.
I bank with Green Tree. I wasn't fun.
That's so funny to me. Oh my god.
How much is it for my shots of fire?
Oh gosh, like a leaf?
7
A
gold.
leaf?
A
Yeah,
leaf?
a leaf and a half?
Use
Fucking
10.
leaf.
This place is
We'll
not.
be back.
Two.
This place is
Oh, you can
not.
open up a tab?
Open up a tab.
Cool.
Yeah,
What
tab at the
did,
end
what
of
did
the
I
night.
pay for my donuts again? Like a couple hundred leaves.
No,
Yeah, but you
it
bought
was
the
like 20 leaves.
And you bought the entire
You bought the
bakery.
entire-
Oh, you did buy the entire
Just
bakery.
saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
You bought the entire
You got
bakery.
the whole bakery.
For 4 shots. For a whole bakery. Alright.
Yeah, okay, so, I mean, you're right, you did have that conversation, so I apologize. But
Yeah,
you
no,
bring
it's
the drinks back to the table, but as this conversation is happening, you're sitting with Inara. She's like looking around.
So,
Oh, you're there, right.
Well, I'm in the building.
Oh, okay.
I'm not there.
Okay.
not
okay.
there yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm mostly talking with the bouncer for the most part.
Yeah, he's like a pretty big dude.
Trying to wrestle him?
Yeah, like so like
Stannis like looking down. Or how big are you?
me, it depends on the day. Really.
I mean, I'm asking. Lauren's asking you. how
Couple
big are you?
feet, 7 feet, 8 feet. It really depends on how angry I get.
You can get up all the way up to 8 feet.
Yeah, right now I'm 2 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, this is the tallest
you
I've ever
like
been.
get back. You
Wait.
get like to his knee. Big Goliath.
Also, can we leave whenever we want? Like, there's no door back there. It's just a field. Do we just fly that way and then we leave? Or?
Hey, you let me know when you want to leave. I'll get you out.
Oh, that's ominous. Yeah, I don't like that.
Out of trust.
Well, do you play dice?
I'm on. You know what? Yes,
I don't see,
do.
I don't
Yes.
see anyone else around.
Like the guy on the pipe like opens the door a crack and he's like, I got it.
So how many leaves you got to spare?
Well, we get paid on Friday, so I got 7.
7 leaves.
So
Let's put them in one pile and roll for us.
In a dream.
there's like 20,000 leaves on this side. This guy's got
He doesn't
7.
know that.
No, but okay. All right, what are we rolling?
Bacon
I
is
don't know. What do you want to play? Let's play a little game here. We were going to roll 4 d6s.
4 lords. Okay.
Is that the game?
Poor Lord.
Okay, great. You know the game.
Everybody remembers
Except
that.
it's called four nobles here.
4 noble.
How do we play 4 lords again?
I think it's like
I played it in a while. I don't remember.
You have to like match numbers.
Spares.
Well, then I win.
It's like 4s
The total
though.
value of points and pairs are the only way to score. Except for 4s. 4s you can count for whatever.
I thought it was based off of.
Oh yeah, 4s are wild, aren't they?
4s are basically what?
I thought it was based off of 3s of a kind.
It's 2s of kind,
Oh, 2s of a kind.
but 4s can be counted as points. They don't need a pair.
It's the 4.
But if you roll 4 4s, you win.
How about we roll d20s and see who gets higher?
Sure.
Yeah, that's easier.
I do like.
They know Fort Lords is a great game. I loved it.
Yeah, let's look up the
It
rules.
was
Wait,
fun.
wait. Do you know the rules off by heart?
That's pretty much it.
Okay,
We do round.
All right, we'll do round one.
You like
Yeah, I rolled
you
2 5s, 2 1s.
Yahtzee style it in 3
Oh,
rounds.
okay, so 2 6s.
You roll,
and then I
you're like,
re-roll
I'll take these 2
these 2.
sixes.
I'm gonna re-roll these 2.
How does the scoring work?
You only can score in pairs, but 4s you can score.
But if I roll
without a
2,
pair.
if I roll 2 pairs, can I score for one hand?
This would be 12 points.
5 plus 2. Okay.
Singles don't score unless they're a 4.
So do you keep rolling?
Yes, for
Yeah,
3
we do
rounds.
3 rounds.
Okay, so I'll take
So roll
roll the
your two.
ones. Okay, I'll take my 12 there.
And that's roll.
Well, you don't score until you're like the end of the 3rd round. So
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I'll keep my 5s for now, but then you can roll.
Right.
Yeah, so
Keep
it's
the 2
Yahtzee
5s.
style.
That's what I
So
did.
I'll keep my 5s, and I'll
Yeah.
roll my other 2.
Yeah.
The scoring is tallied at the very end of the 3rd round. So.
Oh, nice. Oh my god. 3 6s, and I got 1 dice left. Ooh.
That's bad. Okay,
So you're trying to get a 6 then.
I am.
Yeah. You don't,
Or 4.
1 6 does nothing for you.
Or 4.
It
Oh, I got
sucks.
a 5. That sucks.
So you scored 12. You can only score in pairs.
Oh, you can only
Triples
score
aren't-
pairs. I see what you're
Triples aren't
saying.
a thing.
I see what you're saying. Oh, I see. Okay, so
But
yeah,
it's 4
12.
Lords pairs. That's
12.
why it's
On the
called
10 for me. What was that? 7 leaves? Here you go. I'll play again.
For 14?
For 14. Double or nothing. Well, we can switch back to them, but we keep playing. We keep playing.
We're playing. Yeah, I'll play again with you. Okay.
That was like a couple $100 and the whole.
He's like stoked right now because he has
7,000 leaves.
double. He has double what he had 5 seconds ago.
Yeah,
Life.
exactly.
Yeah.
Double it every
Double.
time.
It's like,
double
I'm
or
gonna buy
nothing.
this whole
Double or nothing.
7 leaves is
I'm
like
rich, bitch.
at least a week's worth of wages.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah.
Absolutely. Oh yeah.
Big.
He's stoked right now.
Yeah, you just double his wage.
So go back. When we come back, we'll do one more round.
We'll come back. Yep. You and Inara. Astoria and Inara kind of sitting at the table. Inara's looking around. The men are getting the drinks.
So is this some type of different dimension, or how does this place work?
I suspect it's a different plane. Yeah.
Of course, that makes sense. It's beautiful. Do you get to come home often?
Home.
To the Winter Court. If you consider this home anymore, do you?
In a way, yes, I do.
Yeah.
Consider it home. But I do prefer to be.
In Soothea?
Correct.
Yes. It is lovely there. I was never one for snow.
You look as though you play the part well. You're still in your winter
I
Aladdin.
am, yes. I can play the part well, but I do prefer the autumn and the summer. They are my favourite seasons. But how long have you been in? Yeah, it's like a little awkward.
Totally. She's
Yeah.
like, she like looks down, like when you're talking, or like looks at like the boys, or tries to look for Pebble or something like that as you're speaking to her. Yeah.
Yeah, and Astoria is trying to like make like a connection or
Yeah. Make small talk. with her.
yeah,
Yeah.
small
go ahead.
talk, a connection.
Yeah.
I'm just like trying to think. Have you
Yes.
have you ever seen a dragon like that before? It was magnificent.
It was beautiful. Yes. It was amazing.
I mean, I haven't really seen the others, but just seeing
The others?
the other dragons.
There are more.
Well, the ones in the other courts. I don't know of them.
Why don't you tell me?
I don't know a whole lot about them, but apparently they were affected by this. Are they affected by the miasma as well, or?
So we saw that it wasn't the same
No, it
thing
wasn't the same,
that
right.
affected the Ron strike.
I'm familiar with some of them. Yes,
Right.
but not all.
I only know of them. I've never actually seen them, and I don't really know their temperament or anything. But I don't know.
Do you get to the other courts often?
Not that often, actually. Surprisingly, I'm usually in the Citadel, and
Yes, I suppose as a princess, you would be.
as a high priestess as well. I'm usually at the what's that?
The Sun Temple?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm usually at
The Sun Sanctuary.
Yeah, the Sun Sanctuary. I mean, of course, when needed, I've been dispatched.
Yes, of course.
But how long have you lived in Soothea?
Oh, years. It's been years.
I have seen you around over the years, but I didn't know who you were. Sorry.
I always around.
As am I. Oh, I could really
Are
use a
they
drink
back
after
with their
that.
drinks yet? At this moment, yeah, the men.
The men come back with
The
their
men
drink.
come back from war. Oh! You kind of come back. Oh. Sure.
Yeah.
And shots.
Yes. I thought it might be nice just to sort of.
No problem. She whips one back. Whips the whole
I
Fjord
grabbed
Slaughter
another
back
one,
at
I
the
whipped
same
one
time.
back too. I was like, I watched her do that, and then I'm like, you know what?
Should I go get around?
For you, yes.
Okay.
She'll do yours as well. But your Fjord Slaughter, she'll like leave. But the shot was definitely hers.
Right.
There. That's yours.
Shall we play a drinking game?
I do believe so.
We'll come back to 4 lords over here.
Alright, 14 in the pot. Double or nothing.
You roll first.
He looks like he's dancing like,
Oh, 2 5s and a 4, baby.
I want to play. Ooh, 2 5s and a 4.
Really? Let's see.
Got
What
2
was it?
sixes.
What was your other one?
3.
Oh, I was a
so you
2.
want to keep the
2
4.
6s and a 4 for
Well,
me.
Because the 4 is wild.
You have 2 shits.
Oh, it was. Right.
Oh, bad luck there.
I didn't
Last round.
I forgot.
Nothing.
4 5s.
That's
Basically.
Right.
This doesn't count.
Oh, it doesn't
Why
count,
does it not
right?
count?
Because it has to be in pairs. It's 4 lords pairs.
the 4 is wild.
The 4 just counts as points.
Yeah, the 4 is
four
just
is just a
points.
freebie.
This
Or is
game
it a free-
sucks. How can I only had to roll
No,
4?
no, that's not how you count
Yeah.
the points. You do it like this,
14.
and you like he points it out for you, and then you kind of realize.
Alright, 14 or nothing. Next round.
14. I got 14. What did you get?
Well, I got
I got 2
12.
6s and a 4.
Oh, I see.
You
What's
won.
that?
You won.
What's
16.
16. So do you have me no more money? Okay.
He's out of money.
Here we go. Here we go.
You leaf slink
No.
you.
One more round. And if I win, I get your name. And if you win, you get whatever 2 times 14 is.
shit is.
What's your name right now?
No,
It doesn't matter.
no.
Doesn't matter. I get it after.
The money means nothing to this little demon.
No, it doesn't. It means everything to him.
No, it means nothing to
Oh, okay, the little demon, yeah.
First round.
I got 2 3s and a 6 and a 5.
Got 2 5s.
2 5s.
Second round.
Dylan's
Double
over here
ones?
playing.
I mean,
Okay, got
that's 2
myself.
points.
I got 2 3s and 2 2s. That's
Do
only
you keep it
that's
or not?
only 10 points.
You can.
You know, like,
2
the
threes
thing
and
about
2
4
twos.
lords is you can see what everyone
Yeah.
else is rolling.
It's a 6 and a
So you know
4.
if you have
Plus
to beat
it's
it
only
or
10
not.
So
points.
you can keep rolling. You roll
You know
that
that you're losing.
I have to
right now.
roll. I know that I'm losing right now. I'm gonna roll all 4 again.
Yeah, do it.
Oh.
I'm gonna keep my 12. Give me your name. Give me your name.
Just 2 6s, but that's a 12.
So you guys roll off.
You're tied.
Or a roll off.
Roll off.
Well, you roll again, like it all just starts over.
Yeah.
One more round. For your name.
I mean, I guess you could keep.
Nah.
2 4s, 2 6s.
Yeah,
Whoa.
man, 2 5s and 2 4s all the fucking time. That's great.
I know.
There is a
I
rule.
know.
I
It's
just
so
don't know what it
funny.
It's a really fun game.
It's just so
Round 2.
funny. It's so funny. You're like,
Are you staying?
I was rolling.
yeah, 2 4s, 2 6s. I'm staying.
Pebble and this guy's playing, and then Dylan's playing.
I was just at the bar playing with himself. He's like, fuck
No.
goddamn.
Dylan.
Yeah, you like see Pebble like playing dice with this guy. They're like hooting and hollering, and there's like a really serious. Your girlfriend's getting drunk. And like,
one over the others to hope.
Dylan got
Here we
taken
go.
away from the
Does that
realm,
count?
the mortal realm, and is now playing dice. He's like,
Yeah.
fascinated by this game. He's like, this is how you play.
That's the motor.
That doesn't.
Dice,
I wish.
what,
that
what,
counted.
4, 4?
oh, that's good. That's
good.
one
Nah,
month
one month
better.
could be.
Yeah.
You got the 4.
I got the
Keep your-
4.
Highest, yeah.
What's that? 2
Oh,
4s and 5.
12.
But if you get 4
So
fours,
twelve
then
plus
it
eight.
counts as
No,
2
it's
fours.
just 2 4s.
I
It's
got
8.
20.
You win
Right.
if you get 4 fours, though. At any point.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter. Got 2 6s and 2 4s.
Let's go
That's
for
20 points right there.
I don't know how you're doing math, but it's not.
Yeah.
Oh no, it is.
It is, yes.
Well, don't listen to me. He's
I don't know how you're doing math.
What's that? I
counted wrong.
already 2 times 14.
counted
whatever
poorly.
that is.
That's 28 leaves.
I trust that math.
Sure.
You're 20.
It's like his hand opens, like it unfurls to accept this leaf link, like it's a blessing from the gods.
Yeah, it's pretty close to a blessing from the gods.
Pretty
Yeah.
much for him it is. Absolutely.
I don't know
I
how
lost fair and square,
Not a
even
fucking thing,
Stevens.
I'll keep my 6.
We're on the thing, sort of.
I don't know what's going on.
Forest.
It is a fun
2 6s, 2 4s.
Next time I'm gonna take that name. It would be mine. Oh yes.
Faye already took my name, and that's when I got Boris. If you take that one, too, I don't know what I'll do.
Well, you'll be called something stupider.
What? Stupider than Boris.
Oh, you just.
The guy with the pipe opens the door again. He's like,
Boris.
Boris.
Alright. Our time here is done.
Well, are you going to dance now? Is that what Pebble's doing?
No, I'm gonna sit over here with Boris.
Oh, okay, great.
He's my new friend.
Cool. And then, yeah, so you guys are over by the table, having a drink. You know, Kieran is,
A couple of whimskies now.
yes, exactly. Whimsky's
Want
cute.
some nice whimskies on ice.
Yep.
I challenge Kieran to a chugging contest.
Alright.
Oh my god.
I have that much left.
Oh man,
Alright.
I have too much left. Do we roll on it?
I win.
Yeah, you lose.
I was like, that is not fair.
Sure, we can roll.
One,
Just roll a 20.
Yeah, he wins. I rolled a 5.
You rolled a 4, so.
Oh, I beat him! Yes!
Just barely. You get to you can as you're
I like
chugging.
pick up a little and then I'm
Oh,
like,
they got beers apparently now? Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Whimskies and beers.
I pick up a little and I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm like,
there's
no.
dribble running down his cheek. That was a poor showing.
I wipe off the.
Drool.
Yep, thank you.
I beat you.
You can beat me.
We should
leave him alone.
We're going there, already. She's kind of like leaning over and like.
Like Trey.
I've done that so many times. I remember one session I kept like going like pretending to be drunk, and then I kept knocking it
So you're
off.
always
Dylan would be
pretending to be
like,
drunk.
and I'd be like,
My tree.
Oh no, they're fine. They're fine. Keep having fun.
Are you having fun in our?
Yeah. Yes.
It's alright. You can speak plain.
Yes, I'm
It's
having
alright.
fun. I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
that gets my attention now. Like,
Wanna go for a walk?
Sure.
Walk over a little closer to the dance circle.
Oh.
Take your mind off things. If you can.
It's like a two-step happening. Very, very
I'm gonna dance like a little
begrudgingly.
goofy here, and so that she can kind of laugh at me a little bit.
She'll like kind of laugh a
Let her
little
go,
bit.
yeah.
Like let's go a little bit.
What's
kind
that
of-
look like, Dylan?
A little more fluidity.
Yeah.
A little more
Those
side
arms
stuff.
up.
yeah, dancing.
Yeah.
Do a little more waving with the arms. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Do a little off bounce. Do a little dad
Oh,
stuff.
that goes.
What was that?
Oh, okay. A
Little
little finger
finger taps.
sexiness there. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? Oh fuck.
No,
It's a community quote. It's like diminishing returns on the
Diminishing
sexiness.
returns on the sex. Yeah. Yeah.
And she'll kind of like, she'll do the like, okay, oh my god, this guy's a
Come on.
fucking idiot.
I'll
yeah.
bring her in and we'll
We'll dance a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you care to dance?
What?
Do you care to dance?
Horizontally.
Gotta love a man that's full.
Man's got focus.
He's dead for
Hyper focus.
I was like,
Vigilance.
how about one dance, and then we'll dance horizontally.
Monster Mash.
All right, he'll take you to the dance floor too.
Bumping uglies.
are not ugly. He is not ugly.
Bumpin' pretties.
That's what the kids say.
I'm pretty sure I heard him say.
All right, so our folks are dancing over here. You've got Pebble over here. Roku is still with Tim right now. What's going on with everyone? Just left, guys.
Yeah.
You're in the marketplace. Everyone's just gone.
Yeah, it's just me and you now.
The old folks, I guess.
Yeah.
You're
minus
cold
Roku.
banana pudding.
It really isn't that good.
So funny,
It's good as I thought it would be.
Pebble said this was going to be better than it was.
Mediocre.
This is alright.
That's so funny to me.
If I could taste
That's
it,
so
but
funny. What are you folks doing? You would see them have gone off
Yeah.
into this little like entrance, basically.
I'm gonna go try to find a magical library, possibly.
Alright.
Care to join?
I'm gonna go find it in. I need to lay down.
And there was Fenris.
what'd you say?
I need to go to sleep.
Oh,
You can just basically go back to Imden's house and,
Perfect. Yeah,
and
sure.
rest there for
Just gonna
sure.
kick the door open.
You're granted entry. His servant's like, Molly. Molly is like, oh, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Can I get you anything? She follows you to your room.
No, just some lukewarm water.
ambient water.
She finds another server named Luke. It's like, is it warm, Luke? Is it warm? Is it warm enough? Is it lukewarm?
Yeah. Don't you remember his character?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Yes.
Okay, so you're trying to find a magical library?
I'm looking for a place I can possibly
Damn.
research spells and in
I think.
possible outcomes of using certain high-end spells.
So like history books?
Yeah, and
Yeah, we can say there's a library here for sure. There'd even be like Lord Imden's house that you could go to that would have like a very select library that you could probably find something or suss something out. We can say that there's a library that exists here, of course, in Driftwood.
I'm looking for research on using teleportation magic, specifically the spell gate. I'm looking for information on this high level spell.
It's pronounced gate.
Yote.
I suppose
Teleportation.
I'm gonna ask you to be frank, I guess.
Who the fuck's Frank?
What are you looking for, buddy?
Change character?
What are you
I'll be
looking
whoever
for?
you want.
Because I can tell you, Gate exists.
Yeah.
It is a spell. It is high level. It does.
I'm
this
more or
thing.
less using it as a reference of Fenris trying to figure out using the spell for the first time.
Did you take
Oh,
gate?
I see.
Level up?
Yes.
Okay.
But he
just trying to
was-
justify.
If you're looking for something particular, it's the last paragraph.
Can you cast a spell?
Oh.
You know where I'm going?
No.
Sorry, I'm banging 4 doors.
I know you
2
are.
4s.
Spit himself.
6.
And Ara's bored, just sitting up in the corner.
Literally, she's like drunk and.
No,
Just rolling dice
I'm
against the wall.
dancing.
I'm down 5,000,
I mean,
please. I gotta wait.
She says that's fine. She has lots of money.
4, 3 4s.
Oh, that's good.
That was called.
One more.
Whatever. Yay.
Speak plainly, sir.
I'm looking to see if Titus is on another plane, using this spell to bring him to me.
That's not something you're gonna find in a history book.
I'm looking for not encounters, stories of people using.
Sure, you would find you would.
That's what I'm looking for.
Maybe so roll me an investigation check then. Or Arcana or history.
Pretty fucking useful spell.
Can it do that?
It can, yeah, it can
It
basically,
does
if you speak,
amazing
so when you
things.
cast a spell, you can speak.
Next one. For a 28.
When you cast a spell, you speak the name of a specific creature. A pseudonym, title, or nickname doesn't work.
Okay.
If that creature is on a plane other than the one that you are on, the portal opens in the named creature's immediate vicinity and draws the creature through it to the nearest unoccupied space on your side of the portal. You gain no special power over the creature, and it is free to act as the GM deems appropriate. It might leave, attack, or help you. You would absolutely find evidence of gate being used in this way successfully.
I'm going to spend the night kind of just researching it and kind of getting. What do I need for it? Just so I can.
$5,000 of diamonds or something?
$5,000 worth. $5,000, which I actually have because of.
Yeah, I might even have this.
Oh my god. Does it mean I don't have to invade Nightmare?
Means we can still invade Nightmare.
At some point, yeah.
I think we should do it because it'll be
So you're spending the night doing that,
Yeah,
Yeah.
not casting it.
not casting it. Yeah.
Whoa.
What a morning surprise. I brought your father back. Holy fuck!
What?
He's more.
I'm really hungover. I can't handle this right now.
He's had the idea
Really funny fact.
upon hearing stories of this spell, and with the dead end of Ash Projection and dead end of commuting with Death and commuting with Alira, he doesn't want to bring it to the table.
You got a lot of information from those commune spells,
Yes, but not what.
but not answers to the questions that you have.
Yeah.
Nothing definitive.
So he doesn't
No,
want.
we're
He doesn't
not.
want to bring.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to bring it to the table of a possibility to
Unless
bring
he's
in,
certain that
to
it will
bring
work.
in. Yeah, to bring another dead end.
It will work exactly as the spell dictates. If the creature is on a plane other than the one that you are on, a portal will open and that creature will come through
But
it.
if they're trapped here, then...
We don't know that.
We know it's on the Feywild.
Or
Or...
we can go to a different plane and then. Because apparently that's what we can do.
That's
what you can do.
The man's not wrong.
You.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay,
Said Roku puppets.
you're researching, you're sleeping. Roku, you come back to Drifthold. You fart. And this city is as if you left it, but none of your compatriots are around right now.
Yeah, he's just gonna spend most of the time looking for them. Yes, because asking people around, have you seen like a really big... Anyway, yeah.
A really big
He's
saw
going to be trying to find everyone.
No, but frozen banana pudding.
Yeah, he'll probably get distracted.
He can't say no, buys one from everybody. Do you know what? Oh,
You don't even have to buy the damn samples.
I guess I'll have one, yeah.
Yeah, he'll go
No, take the full thing.
Sampling
No,
the puddings.
no.
He eventually finds us and his belly swollen.
Yeah.
As what you folks down at the party?
Yeah.
Anything more?
They're grinding now on the dance
Oh, okay, yeah, he's into that.
Yeah.
Ugh. He's into it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
go back to the table.
Yeah, definitely. It's getting a little too graphic.
It's a little too much.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
We're very pretty.
They're just like grinding, but they're not like, dry humping each other.
It's not the.
What
grinding
It's not
is.
the. It's not the.
Grinding is dry humping.
They're just
That
hanging
is
out.
what
They're not
that
like
is.
just banging all the time. They're just hanging out.
Roommates.
They're just hanging out.
Thought we were like hanging out. It was really funny.
It was.
We're not humping. We're grinding.
Yeah.
It's a clear distinction.
It's not dry humping. It's different. It's mom.
Oh my god.
We
that's
were
so
grinding.
Grinding and humping are different.
That's so funny. Oh my god. Okay, so you guys come back to the
I know.
table.
I don't know, man. It seems pretty damn.
You folks come back to the table. You and Nara come back to the table, rather. Pebble, you're still with the bouncer? You're still with
Yeah, sure. I'll be there until they leave.
Okay, with Boris. Okay. I feel like you know this guy's life story. at
Boris
this
and I are
point.
buds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Best
Definitely. So yeah, you and Nara come back to the table. And yeah, I guess she's like, are they always like that?
Kieran is definitely a little bit more of an aggressive partner.
She like sticks
Got that
down.
dog.
He's not that dog.
Doing the full drop down,
Yeah.
dress going down the middle,
Yeah,
legs
exactly.
She's
out.
actually not wearing a dress. She's wearing
Oh.
leather pants.
Okay, so fucking tight
He's
leather.
nice.
No fingering on the dance floor.
No.
It says she's wearing pants.
Assless pants.
Oh, perfect.
Crotchless, actually.
Crotches.
Gotta keep it easy, baby.
Crotchless pants.
Priest, no.
Priestess, no.
For the love of Soothea. Oh, how the light is blinding. Oh, I shall not see again.
They say the body is a temple.
I have too much wine for this.
Three notes
Oh
in
my
trench coat.
God.
Everybody around the fucking courts now is just wearing
Maybe,
crossless
yeah.
pants.
Yeah, there's definitely, you see like little pixies like,
Yes.
She is not wearing crotchless pants.
Opera pixies.
pop,
I'm gonna reel that
Popper
back.
Pixarotsies?
popper
Pixarotsies.
rixies.
Popper
Pixarops.
Pixarotsies. Pixarotsies. Pixarotsies is the best one, I think.
I hate them all.
You were the one that came up with the Feywild, the FWN.
Yeah.
They want me, I have to like it.
Exactly. You ruined the image.
I would have asked her about.
Yeah.
You said you were going to clarify what you meant up in our room while we were alone. Do you feel comfortable talking about that now?
I suppose now that you've asked me, we are not alone.
No. No one's listening.
like I'm just like rave and crazy.
Yeah, totally.
They play rave music.
Yeah.
I mean, they're grinding. You're gonna grind a fucking lute. Fucking, you know, the little
Jesus Christ.
I love it when the mandolin does that.
Oh yeah, move your hips like that. Hey, your hips to this. Alright, you sexy swingers, this one's for all you dirty little pixies out there. Yeah, this music's just sending me right now.
This one's for all you little pixies out there.
Wrap this shit
This
up.
one gets me
Shit up, he says.
I can't find what I'm looking for. I'm laughing so hard. Holy fuck, that was funny. Oh my fuck. 1 second, just give me a second. Oh my
It
god.
doesn't matter where the music really all of it's irrelevant.
So funny.
They don't have any other style.
Oh my god. Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
Now that this is on,
Yes.
now we'll have this
The
conversation.
late
It's
night
really
DJ
serious.
kicks in.
It's really
Pushes the
serious
band off.
conversation. As she's like feeling the liquor that's been happening and the music and the people, and she's like, now?
Right now.
Hello?
What's your question?
You said that you were going to clarify what you meant back in Vitar's lair. And then we asked you to explain it now. But I feel you may be holding back. I'm not judging you. I'd like to know. You see Alice coming up, said, I'd like to know.
He probably,
You know, like there's some people like.
but even there's people vibing to the music. Even you kind of can't like.
Yeah,
like,
I'll take breaks for
you're in the moment. You're in the moment, but you're also like in the realm, right?
Yeah.
So you feel the music. She, however, is unmoving,
Stone silent.
just frozen almost.
Put my hand on her hand.
You feel that cold touch on your skin.
She's dead.
I can't.
Yeah, you turn it lower, but yeah.
Stop it.
Shut it.
What does that mean?
Are you bonded some way that you cannot say? Who? Soothea?
She's drunk, also.
This girl I'm down. Soothea? What's his name? The Lord of this place? Drifthold?
No, fuck that guy.
Alright, good. I was gonna say.
No, I haven't.
I'm not saying you have, I'm just saying. Good. With who? Can you write it down? If you write it down, it doesn't make it.
It makes it true, Atlas. I cannot write it down. Even this conversation, it should not be happening.
It's probably good shot at you.
Yes, good sucker. What would come of it? If you were to let slip.
We could not be together.
Forever. Now?
Forever.
Why?
I cannot tell you. Physically, my lips are sealed.
There's great mystery behind those eyes. Not sure the guys just gave it to
Someone like dances up next to Atlas, like, why are you guys like at a table by yourselves?
Why so serious?
She like pushes the face away, like, God, get out.
Shall we leave?
Yes.
Come. We'll take her by the hand.
Like almost this shock like waves over her in this moment that the conversation that you've just had even happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not how she expected that to go.
Yep. I'll take you home.
Home?
To bed. Of her choosing. She can go wherever she
She can
wants.
choose where we have sex.
It's your choice, God.
No, I figured you go back to Lord Impton's house as that's kind of where your home base here in Drifthold has been. Kieran and Astoria, you'd be able to see that they've left the room. You absolutely would. As you're next to the bouncer, you see Atlas and Inara leave.
See, that's when I caught the dragon's arm in my hands and literally wrestled her to the ground. Yeah.
You're
Ancient
lying.
white dragon. I'm not lying. You're fucking lying.
You're lying.
I wouldn't lie about that.
What would I lie about?
I paid you 28 leaves today. I'm not lying.
You paid me.
Are we going
I won those leaves fair and square.
Are we leaving already? What's going on? I didn't see about it yet.
Okay.
Welcome to come along. That if you want.
Inara's like stumbly a little bit, like.
Taking an hour back.
All right, let's go back to Drifthold. You got everybody else?
They seem indisposed.
I don't know what that means. I'll stay here until everybody's home. Good luck with that. I'll wait for the rest.
You kind of look around, you can see.
We're kind of like not like super like grinding anymore. She just her,
she's
like
not grinding anymore.
hands like around, but like they're like dancing and stuff. But like
Sure, I feel like
Sorry, what's his name again? The bouncer?
Boris.
Boris, they're full on dry humping in there.
Oh no, yeah, they gotta go. Okay.
Dry humping in there. You can't even call that grinding. No, that is full on dry humping.
Dry humping. Hey, we got a DH on the floor.
an F.
Shut that down.
Boris comes over and he like puts his hand on both your shoulders. He's like, "Sorry guys, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to leave. You're gonna have to leave. You know what? Come with me. Come with me."
We were leaving anyway.
Sure.
Kieran's still like, On his way out.
She's
for
drunk
sure.
and we're like, we're
As-
leaving anyway.
As soon as you guys like hit the threshold of the door of the lodge, it's the door that leads you back to Drifthold, to the market, back at Drifthold. And you're in tow.
Yeah. See you later, boys. Take your money next time. Or your name. Or your name. And
As
your
you-
firstborn.
As you exit.
I'm gone.
Did he just say the firstborn?
Scariest
I was just fooling.
As you exit the door, Roku is just off to the side, like a few stalls down.
Eating bananas.
Master Roku.
Roku, I feel like Anara will come up to you.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry about today.
Ah, yes, indeed. I also would extend my apologies.
He is very nice.
Alice has really nice friends.
Perhaps it will be a good time to make rest for the evening. Or what have you.
Probably for the best, yes. I'm taking her back to her bedroom.
You all make your way back.
The story is like, I tried to be like to Karen. I tried to be friends with her, like you said. I don't think she likes me very much.
Oh, there. Should
What I do? And he like picks you up, throws you over his shoulder.
Where are
Throws her
you?
I don't know. I don't know where they got up to. They're probably asleep already. You know, they're old men. Very old.
Maybe it would be best to join them in that as well.
Well, you can sleep with them if you want, but I'm going to my own bed.
I suppose I also have a bed. I should make use of it.
Alright, good night.
You all make your way back to Injan's and rest down for the night. Excuse me. And Hara falls asleep pretty much as soon as her head hits the pillow. My God. And you guys have fun. And you're going down for the night after researching Gate. Okay. Roku is going down for the night, and Pebble's going down for the night.
Yes. Hawks now.
Anything else you want to do?
I'm going to kind of ponder over by the. Imagine like a fireplace in each of the rooms, kind of.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just sort of sit by the fire and kind of rub my mark.
Brother, I hear rubbing his mark by the fire.
She's asleep, all right. Hey,
Mark. Oh my God.
oh my God.
Oh Mark!
She wakes up, she's like, what the fuck?
Nothing.
You're like, oh,
That drag you
Smirk.
Okay, so you're gonna rub your mark, and
Just think about what Vitami said. That it's what was it?
a dragon mind.
Dragon mind, like proper. Some dragon touched me as a baby. Everybody. What is it again that we're rolling? Wisdom? Basic wisdom?
Sure.
Coughing up
Damn
for
it.
a
You
ball.
can never roll when it comes to that.
No, 11.
You'll never.
You will
never
never know.
I'm going to keep trying. So what we got?
Just give up.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
As you, excuse me, try to tune in to the mark on the back of your neck.
Getting something.
Something for nothing. Music.
Is there a question that you ask? Or are you just like, who?
Yeah, it's more of like, who is this link to? So it's a link by some means.
Link to the past.
As you ponder, as you think and ruminate on this link, You have felt drawn in your life before.
Like a vulture being here.
You felt compelled,
Mhm.
right? Compelled to do certain things throughout your entire life. You know, you and Kieran would say, "Well, I'm going to do this," and you'd say, "No, I'm going to have to do this.
Yeah.
This is just who I am." And Atlas has, I feel like, come into that. Like, no,
I know to trust this feeling.
I am doing it. I'm
Yeah.
trusting my gut here.
Yeah.
Bless you. You recall these compulsions of the past, and the link, or the feeling rather, that's connected to them, which is, I feel as though I must. You had that same feeling in recent memory on 2 separate occasions. One is, I feel as though I must go to Crystal Cove because there is something calling me there. And I feel as though I must pursue things with Inara, even though I have
Been told it.
And for some reason, these feelings, these links, resonate within and give you that same feeling in your gut that you should trust it.
Pull out a pipe. Smoking a pipe until I get tired.
As the 8 of you drift off to sleep for the night in Driftwold, we will end our session there, and we'll come back to this the next morning.